just spoke to them, told them about how the accident occurred in a very matter-of-fact way, got her report done with the police, and she went on to attend the wedding. And she told them everything as if it had never happened, as if it had happened to a third person. Otherwise, she would have been traumatized. She would not have been able to live her life for the rest of her life. And she sent me a testimonial, which is there on the website as well, on my DNA United website. And it's very satisfying when you get some feedback from people who've experienced something and they send you a testimonial. It's really touching. She's done a very good job with the words. It's fascinating. And on the phone, long distance.
And this is what you were talking about for clearing those blockages.
And it's a powerful tool. If you use it right, if you use it regularly, consistently, and you will see the ratings drop from 10 down to 0. And when they come down to 0, you know that they're not going to come back again.
Rajan, I think one of the biggest challenges that we face in any business really is rejection. How could we use, for example, this process when dealing with fear of rejection?
Now, what you can do, what happens when you get a rejection? There is a fear that develops inside of you, that I'm not good enough. Okay? So you have to understand the cause. The cause is fear. So when you experience a rejection, you can say, even though this project or this prospect has rejected my proposal, that doesn't make me a bad person. I still love and accept myself. You know? So when you try to work on the issue, on the main cause for the problem, the cause is not that you are bad. The cause is that he has not understood it. So it makes you responsible to clarify his problems. But if you use that to block the second meeting with the person, just because he rejected the first time, you're never going to go ahead. You're going to find another person, and because you still have some obstructions from the first rejection, you will definitely attract the second rejection, and these rejections will multiply, and you'll never be able to overcome them. When you successfully complete a proposal, it's going to be because somebody bought it from you, not because you sold it to them. So it's not that you have lost a rejection or you lost the fear of rejection. It's because somebody bought it from you. They needed it, they understood it, they bought it. But your finances or financial situation is going to change only if you make the sale. That is the key. You have to make the sale. You cannot just wait for somebody to come and buy the things. You know, there are newspapermen outside who sell newspapers, and they place the newspapers at a place where people can see, and they come and buy them, and then they say, I'm the greatest salesman in the world. They didn't sell anything. They just placed the product in a place where people can see it very clearly, and they came by and they dropped a coin or a dollar or whatever, and they picked it up and were on the way. So it's the idea of being able to sell, and if rejection is something that's creating an obstacle, that must be addressed the sooner the better, because the fear aspect of rejection must be lost. It's not something wrong with you, it's just that that person hasn't understood it. So it makes it easier for you to now find out what part of the statement, what part of no don't you understand? Have you heard that? So all you got to do is find out that part of the equation which has not been understood and clarify it. That's all. And and the other thing about sales is you must keep in touch with the customer or prospect. Whether they buy things from you or they don't, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. As long as, you see, out of sight, out of mind, we've heard about this. So if you don't keep in communication with the client, you are never, never, ever going to regenerate that first meeting or recreate the first meeting. That emotional aspect in the first meeting has been lost over a period of time. the client or prospect has forgotten that you had ever contacted him, and whenever he needs insurance or he needs a product that you sell, he will go to the person who gets in touch with him. If you keep in touch with him regularly, chances are you will get the order. You will close the deal.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much
much.
for coming.